Hey guys, Samuel here, and we are continuing our certifications for 2025 with SAP. Now, it doesn't matter how much we've used SAP in the past. Like, for instance, with me, I've been more on the enterprise resource management side with S4HANA, which is more of the equivalent of the Microsoft Dynamics or the Oracle NetSuite. Now, even though I've already utilized and used this a lot for invoices and contract management, it's not the same. They want you to have the certifications and the education. So you could go to learning.sap.com. We're on the course. This course is positioning SAP Business Data Cloud. Who is this for? This is for my friends in the MLM machine learning sector. My friends from the data camp. So if you're working with Python, if you're working with Tableau, if you're working with Jupyter, and this is the area, data camp, I'm not sponsored. I don't do anything with them, but they're amazing. They have a great, fantastic certification process to Python. If you're more on that side. Now, me, I'm more on the customer success, new business development, upselling, etc., account relationships, all of these things. But let's go ahead and go in. So once again, course is the positioning SAP Business Data Cloud. Now we're in unit 1 of 2 units, and we finished discovering SAP Business Data Cloud. And now we're going into lesson number 2 of 3, which is explaining the customer challenges addressed by SAP Business Data Cloud. Okay, so inside of a unit, you have introducing SAP Business Data Cloud, and inside of a unit, you have lessons. And once again, we're lesson 2, explaining the customer challenges addressed by SAP Business Data Cloud. And let's go ahead and get started. What is the objective? And we could zoom in, actually. There we go. Let's get us in. Holding down Control, scrolling forward. After completing this lesson, you will be able to identify data challenges businesses face today and how SAP Business Data Cloud addresses them. Now, data challenges faced by businesses today. Today's businesses are working with more data than ever, from internal systems to customers, suppliers, and external sources. Check this out. This is a ChatGPT right here. Come on, guys. He didn't even delete the little random dash. Ever dash. Busted. Don't ever send me an email like that. I'm just kidding. All right. Today's businesses are working with more data than ever, from internal systems to customers and suppliers and external sources. Yet despite having so much data, much of it remains underutilized. Now, that's because it's often scattered across different systems, stored in various formats, and not readily accessible when needed. Now, remember, okay, lesson 1, discovering SAP Business Data Cloud. One of the key things that we have to continually bring up is its live data. So I'm just going to click it, scroll to the bottom. Real-time access. That's the key word. Real-time access. Real-time access. Okay. Now coming back in. That I just wanted you to see that. So you're having so much data and it remains underutilized. That's because it's scattered across different systems and stored in various formats and not readily available when needed. So not just is it that, but it's harmonized data from SAP and non-SAP. Now, this fragmentation makes it difficult to get a clear view of the business and respond quickly or drive innovation. In an increasingly competitive and fast-changing market, the inability to harness trusted, connected data becomes a serious barrier to agility, efficiency, and long-term success. Now, organizations that make data-driven decisions today face 3 big challenges. They're uncovering the hidden potential in their businesses by unlocking seamless access to critical insights. 2, boosting confidence in their data quality and integrity to empower data-driven decisions. 3, harnessing the power of fragmentation and unstructured data sources to turn them into valuable business insights so that you can make nice Tableau graphs for your C-level executives to completely ignore everything valuable you've told them. I'm just kidding. Just joking. All right, that's how you know it's not AI. All right, a little bit of humor. Now, more specifically, let's outline the data challenges faced by companies aiming to leverage artificial intelligence, AI, and insights for business transformation. Now, these include the inconsistent access to SAP lines of business, LOB. So this is a new a new thing to learn. LOB, lines of businesses. LOB, lines of businesses. LOB, lines of businesses. LOB, lines of businesses. You get millions of acronyms, but we want you to remember these. These might be on the quiz or the exam. You're paying like $200 a pop for these sometimes. Data. Now, the need for business-ready data with context, since data preparation for analytics is costly, complex, and time-consuming. Now, the difficulty is harmonizing data from multiple SAP applications. Now, remember, the cool thing about this is SAP does theirs and non-SAPs. The requirement, number 4, the requirement for better data storage options. Now, number 5, the desire for simplified data landscapes to reduce costs and accelerate insights. Number 6, the deep knowledge of significant resource investments with business analytics and data-rich applications on top of SAP and enterprise data. What does LOB mean? Line of businesses. LOB, line of businesses. LOB, line of businesses. Okay. SAP Business Data Cloud, BDC, was built to address these challenges. It centralizes data from SAP and non-SAP sources. Okay, so these are two words we could use. Centralizes and harmonizes. Centralizes and harmonizes data from SAP, non-SAP. SAP, non-SAP. Centralizes and harmonizes sources from unify into a unified semantic layer. Now, unlocking a new dimension of insights, advanced analytics, and AI capabilities. Now, this illustration on SAP and the new era of enterprise management. By integrating cross-company data, businesses gain actionable intelligence to bridge transactional processes and drive AI-powered growth. Now, SAP's AI agents can leverage accurate, context-rich data from both SAP and non-SAP systems to deliver advanced automation and seamless cross-solution collaboration. Now, this empowers innovative decision-making and enables businesses to adapt, innovate, thrive, and thrive at scale. Every part of the business becomes deeply connected, and it's driving today's digital-first world. Now, watch the video to discover data challenges that businesses face today. Okay, so let's go ahead and get this started. The video is Discovering Data Challenges Businesses Face Today. I am going to use the free use law, which is where this is free. It's not charged. It's open source. There's no expectation of privacy. I'm not gaining any monetary funds or anything for this. So let's go ahead and pull this up. Give me a second. Turn on my speaker.
Companies have now come to realize the importance of data, but still face challenges in getting the trusted data foundation they need for unlocking AI and insights-driven business transformation. We've spoken with many of our customers about their challenges, and here's
Quick stop. This
what
right
they
here
shared.
is kind of like, I believe this is like DataSphere. Okay, so this is kind of the way SAP DataSphere is. Just stopping real quick. I'll bring it back.
Customers want consistent access to SAP LOB data. Today, access to SAP line of business data is inconsistent and often requires third-party connectors and tooling. For example, SAP Analytics Cloud has robust access to SAP S/4HANA data, but access to SAP Concur and SAP Ariba data is more difficult to achieve. They also want access to data that's business-ready. Data preparation for analytics and AI is costly, complex, and time-consuming because it involves extracting data out of SAP systems and rebuilding the lost semantics and context. Data is worthless without its business context. For example, a revenue number doesn't mean anything until I tell you what product, region, and quarter it represents. This is why business context is so important and why customers are asking for business-ready data with the original semantics and business context intact. Customers want to blend and harmonize data from multiple SAP applications together to create a unified view of their business. But SAP applications each have their own data model, making this unified and harmonized view difficult to achieve. Customers want better data storage options, as increasing volumes of data are being gathered from SAP and non-SAP sources to fuel innovation and data-driven initiatives. They want simplified landscape so they can reduce cost of ownership and simplify their own data processes. Multiple tools, silos, and manual data preparation tasks slow development of analytics and AI, which impedes delivery of insights and innovation. And lastly, they want faster time to insights. We offer products and tooling, but the learning curve is high, and customers need to invest their own resources and time to build analytics and data-rich applications on top of their SAP and enterprise data.
All right, that's good. That finishes that video. So, to summarize, many companies understand how important data is, especially for using AI and driving business growth. Now, however, they still face major challenges in getting the trusted, business-ready data they need. Customers say it's hard to consistently access data from different SAP applications. Now, some tools worked well with certain systems like SAP S/4HANA, but not with others like SAP Concur or SAP Ariba. And even when they get the data, it often lacks the original meaning or context. It's making it difficult to use for insights. Now, preparing data for analysis or AI is time consuming and expensive, especially when combining information from multiple SAP systems, each with different formats. As data volume grows, businesses also want better storage options, simpler data systems, and faster ways to turn data into insights without relying on many tools or spending too much time and effort. All right, so let's summarize. We made it. You survived the terrible AI voice in between me. All right, let's summarize what you learned. 1. SAP BDC delivers a unified, context-rich data foundation, helping businesses access reliable insights and make informed decisions in real time. Okay, real-time informed decisions, real-time informed decisions, real-time informed decisions. This is something I keep going over. Now, remember, I said the word harmonizing, and what was the word that they used up here? They used another word up here. It doesn't matter. You remember from earlier. By harmonizing data from across SAP and non-SAP systems, SAP BDC enables AI agents to work with complete, high-quality information, fueling automation and innovation at scale. Third, SAP BDC bridges silos and aligns data across multiple departments, making it easier to collaborate and adapt to market changes and drive business information. Now, with centralized data management, SBDC reduces complexity, complexity. It cuts down on redundant tools and accelerates time to insight, freeing up resources for strategic initiatives. Now, SAP BDC transforms unstructured and scattered data into actionable intelligence, helping businesses uncover opportunities, improve performance, and scale AI driven growth. Great job, guys. You made it through lesson 2, and I'll see you soon for the next video.